No evil. If a black man's denied health care in the forest, does anybody hear it?
See, this is why it's so important for Afro Americans to stay healthy.
I'm being denied healthcare because of what I look like.
I mean, that can be the words that you choose to use, but you don't fit the medical practice that I'm trying to provide here in this community. Are you even from this community? Where's your community?
Sir, this is a clinic. I don't know.
Right, but
this is a walk-in clinic.
But you walked in from outside, which is in a community. You get. I mean, how much do I have to spell this out for you?
Okay, so I'm saying this is a walk-in clinic. Correct. It is illegal to deny a person health care. Period. You are denying me health care. My Medicare will cover it. So you are now denying me health care.
All right.
Is this right? Because of what I look like.
Have you heard of see no evil, hear no evil? If a black man's denied health care in the forest, does anybody hear it? No. What do you tell whoever you want? It doesn't matter. I'm here to provide a service, and not everybody feels comfortable with. Maybe you're okay.
And
what if I just let everybody like you come into this clinic? What's going to happen to my?
And what is your name?
What does it matter what my name is? I'm a doctor. I have the knowledge that you apparently don't.
Dr. Eisenhower? Is it Dr. Eisenhower?
Dr. E is what I go by professionally, but I can understand why you want to read a big word off the wall here on my degree. Mm-hmm. You know what that is, right? That's a lot of time and effort put in.
Don't insult my intelligence, first of all. Okay,
right.
You sound ridiculous. I came in here for my allergies. All I wanted was allergy medication. I'm being denied even being seen. And the lady told me up front. She said, hey, sorry, we won't be able to take you. This sounds crazy. And I kept asking her. I got no response. So I need to come talk to you. And I'm being denied because of what I look like.
To insult your intelligence would be to assume that you dropped out in 8th grade and not.
And now I'm being insulted with my intelligence.
Right.
You think that's funny?
It's not funny. It's just like how you have to be explained it to you. Like we need a vibe in the waiting room. Okay. I can't just have women clutching their pearls and their purses because you're out there waiting for your brother or your sister or your grandmama or Big Mama. Like Big Mama's got sugar medicine she needs. Right. Like, okay.
Y'all see this? It doesn't matter. Okay. Doesn't matter. I got you. All right. Hey, man. Shut up.
Now understand that we cannot operate in the spirit of rage. A lot of things are going to be happening to us, but we must not respond in this manner. Hallelujah. Remember the guy, he had said that Afro-American people, we have certain traits that we don't need all these vaccines and stuff.
Where you said the following, and I quote, "We should not be giving black people the same vaccine schedule that's given to whites because their immune system is better than ours." Can you please explain what you meant?
There's a series of studies, I think most of them by Poland, that show that to particular antigens that blacks have a much stronger reaction. There's differences in reaction to different products by different races.
So I have 17 seconds left. Let me just ask you then. So what different vaccine schedule would you say I should have received? What different vaccine schedule should I have received?
I mean, the Pollen article suggests that blacks need fewer antigens.
This is so dangerous.
So you get the same measles vaccine.
Mr. Kennedy, with all due respect, that is so dangerous. Your voice would be a voice that parents would listen to. That is so dangerous. I will be voting against your nomination because your views are dangerous to our state and to our.
We don't have to be on the same schedule for everybody else because of the melanin that we have. That melanin is worth some stuff, yo. I love it.
And the headlines are showing danger, 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 danger. RFK stance is unscientific. Well, I'm here to tell you something. RFK's stance is not unscientific. Let me prove my point very quickly. The studies that I'm going to show are all based on Neanderthals, Neanderthal admixture, Neanderthal phenotypes, immunity, etc. And I'm going to put it in the context of Harvard geneticist David Reich, that most of us have been led to believe that Europeans have about 5% Neanderthal. That is absolutely false. Those numbers have went upwards to 20 to 50%. In fact, Europeans are Neanderthals. Neanderthals and Homo sapiens are not a separate species. This is why they could admix and create children. Neanderthal is a highly adverse mutated form of Homo sapien. That's the truth. This is the scientific truth. This has nothing to do with anybody's belief system. So take a look at this study and you can see all of the phenotypes that came with analyzing DNA from Neanderthals. Actinic keratosis. What is that? How are you considered to have the same immunity as me when you have genetic deficiencies that don't allow for you to interact with ultraviolet sunlight from the sun, which grows everything? But in fact, when I interact with the sun, it increases my immunity. It increases my antioxidant ratio. It increases my ability to fight off disease. And so what is glaringly truthful here is that the radical racial institutional racism that we talk about filters over not in just social and socioeconomic aspects. It filters over into biology. It filters over into genetics, because these are things that we could easily learn in elementary school if the truth were the standard. The truth is not the standard. The lie has been the standard. So therefore, when the truth walks in the room, in the flesh of RFK, a white man who's telling you that blacks have a superior immune system, he's not doing it for any other reason other than it's the scientific truth. And this is something that I've studied for the last 26 years of my life. I could do dissertations, I could do speeches all over the world with any scientist that you could bring up, and they'll all either quietly agree, they'll bow out, or they'll publicly agree that the immune systems of those who we call people of African descent, indigenous Americans all over the globe, highly melanated, dominated people with kinky hair, these phenotypes are there for a reason. Now, as a result of living in counterculture, poor socioeconomic situations, and not having access to the greatest knowledge to protect their diverse biology, of course, African Americans get the same diseases that everybody else is getting. But the antibody cytokine antigen ratio discussion that RFK was having is a real one. It's something that's just in the future going to explode. This is not to put any particular people down. This is just science and history.
I love it. And so therefore, right, if you don't sin, you will pretty much stay healthy. Ain't that something? If you eat right, exercise, you will pretty much stay healthy. Now, I know there's exceptions, and we may have to see a physician or something like that, but I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm trying to tell you right now, if you can see what's happening, you would stay healthy and plant your own stuff. Get your green thumb going. There's a lot of natural stuff, sea moss, sour salt. It's so many things that we can do to stay healthy so that we do not have to put ourselves in positions to be humiliated inside the healthcare system, because one thing I do know is they deny. If you need medicine, they're not going to give it to you. They don't care about you. And this is one of the reasons why that CEO got pounded, right?
Investigators say he assassinated United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in Midtown Manhattan. The 26-year-old suspect faces state charges, including murder as an act of terrorism, and Thursday appeared in federal court on 4 additional charges.
He got pop because he was about to celebrate the fact that he had all of this money, for the shareholders. He had grossed all of this money. The reason why he was able to gross that much money is because he denied health care to the people. He denied it. I mean, you go through so much. If something's going on with you, you go to the doctor send you through all this testing that costs a lot of money. Finally, they give you a a diagnosis, and then, they don't give you any medicine to treat your issue. So at what point are we going to realize that the Most High wants us to eat right and exercise, and mainly ingest the word as our nourishment, because that alone heals, baby. He's the best physician out here. Stay strong, Afro-Americans, and anyone who clings, we love you just the same. Hallelujah. Mwah.